It's the beginning of Christmas week. It's Monday, December 23rd. You're listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Well, the weekend was very mild east of the Continental Divide. We had a lot of 50, 60-degree temperatures across Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. The western slope of Wyoming and Colorado was still pretty cold. Those basins and valleys tucked away in the southwest parts of Wyoming and western Colorado had a hard time warming up. But everywhere east of the Divide, it was mild, and that's how this week will start. But beginning tomorrow and heading into Christmas Day, Wednesday, the weather begins to change on us. There's a storm bringing significant rain to California right now. Part of this storm will break off and move across Idaho, Utah, western Wyoming, and western Colorado late tomorrow and tomorrow night. This will bring a white Christmas to south central and southwest and western Wyoming, parts of Utah, and the western slope of Colorado and the mountains of Colorado. There will also be a few snow showers late Tuesday night and Wednesday, reaching the plains of Wyoming, maybe northeastern Colorado as well, but we're talking about the low elevations just getting a few snow showers. But along Interstate 80 from Laramie to Rawlins, there's going to be a bit of snow there Tuesday night and Wednesday. Travelers keep that in mind. And around Baggs and over to Rawlins to Wamsutter to Rock Springs to Green River to Evanston, just enough snow will fall Tuesday night and Wednesday to make roads slick. Cooler temperatures will gradually overspread the area beginning Tuesday night and Christmas Day, Wednesday, and then colder air settles in behind this system with maybe a few snow showers in a few areas Thursday and Friday. The weekend coming up is the big question mark. I can tell you that there is a wide variety of solutions again that we see on our weather charts for this upcoming weekend. We talked about this late last week, how the weather pattern predicted by the computer models did not seem to jive with the way the northern hemispheric jet stream pattern was evolving. And this sometimes happens to where the computer models disagree with the basic physics of meteorology and the way the atmosphere is supposed to behave. And when you see computer charts rolling in, making predictions of future weather events that don't agree with the basics of meteorology, well, there's a problem. And that's what we continue to see right now. There are two different scenarios unfolding. I think we have two different camps with what will develop this weekend across the Intermountain West. One camp is that a storm system will come into Southern California, again behind the one that's there now later this week. One solution is to have this low go all the way through Southern California, swing into southern Arizona, go into Old Mexico, southern New Mexico, then into Texas, then jettison into the Great Lakes, basically bypassing Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas, and giving us a cool but completely dry weekend across most of Colorado, Wyoming, and Nebraska, and Kansas. There's another camp showing up on our computer models. This is especially coming from the Canadian models and the European models, which show that that same California storm will actually get itself organized and re-intensify over Colorado into western Kansas and then Nebraska beginning Friday night into Saturday and Sunday. If that solution unfolds, then there could be a significant weather event, a significant winter storm over portions of Colorado, southern and eastern Wyoming, western Nebraska, and western Kansas this weekend. It's almost one of those either-or propositions. Either we're going to have no weather this weekend or a possible winter storm. I wish I was going to be able to give you more clarity. We're still 5 days away, so we're in that window, that 5-day window we like to talk about where you're fairly sure of the weather. After that 5-day time frame, you're not. So we'll update you tomorrow. I think we'll probably have some convergence of the computer models trying to get a better idea of what's going to develop in this weather pattern of interest. There's a lot of tweaking that goes on with these computer models. Sometimes they update it. The best way to describe it, it's like a software patch to where you try to make the computer models a little bit better. And in the past year, the American model suite has gone through some of those software patches, trying to make it better. But unfortunately, it looks like some of these software patches, which happens quite often, well, can sometimes cause problems and sometimes cause more headaches than trying to solve the problems they were trying to fix. And I think that's what we're seeing. So stay tuned. We'll update you tomorrow on what the Christmas weekend is looking like. In the meantime, enjoy the mild temperatures today. And for some of you, some snow showers Christmas Eve night and Christmas Day.